What brought you out here today?
So I'm Iranian. I was actually born in Iran, and I was actually born in 1979. So I am a child of that revolution, and I was forced to move out to America because of it when I was 5 years old. So I'm here to represent my country. Just want to be a voice for Iranians because there's a lot of non-Iranian voices that are speaking for Iranians right now.
Certainly, and they can be loud, and we in the United States don't generally know even what to trust coming from news sources out here. So if there was a message that you wanted to deliver to, people who are maybe watching cable news, what would it be?
Take it with a grain of salt because a lot of the reports, just like with Palestine, they won't directly say what happened, but they'll allude to things. It's never like direct strike from Israel. It's like, oh, the school was hit. It's like, are you kidding me right now?
Yes, but, as if there is no actor.
Exactly. The main thing I want everyone to know is that Iranians on the inside, because my parents still live there, they do not want a monarchy. They do not want a theocracy. They do not want Israel U.S. intervention. They want their own people to take care of this.
So when our officials say that the goal here is to free Iran, how does that sound to you?
They don't care about Iran. They've never cared about Iran. They will never care about Iran.
I believe they said the same thing about Afghanistan.
Right, exactly, and you saw how that panned out.
And I believe they went into Afghanistan based on the demands of the same person.
Yeah.
So I hope that we don't have another 20-year war.
Right.
Have you heard up-to-the-minute concerns from people in Iran?
Yeah, like right now it's kind of hard to get in touch because they've cut off the internet. So it's really difficult to get in touch with people in Iran right now. But a few days ago, my parents let me know that they are safe so far.
I'm glad that they are, and I'm sorry that this is happening and that it's so personal. But I'm glad that you're out here because I don't know anyone in Iran. So
no, I appreciate you being out here because we need more people. Like I was asking that, I was like, how come there's not any Iranian flags? And like, I feel like PSL definitely needs to step it up when it comes to things with Iran. We always step up when it's everybody else, but I feel like hardly anybody steps up when it's Iran. So it's nice to see this support, but I hope that we gain more support. And
agreed. I hope that people take this seriously because I do not want to be out here for 2.5 years doing this like we have been for Palestine.
Exactly.
It's really hard, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It's brave.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's the least I can do for my people.
What brought you out here today?
I just think it's really important to have civic engagement when there's, times of distrust between yourself and the government, especially when it comes to the money that's being given to the Middle East within the Israel-Palestine and Israel-Iran conflicts. It's really disheartening to see the way in which this country is turned after the presidential election that just happened. Showing your voice and being loud, never being quiet about what you think is important can really make a difference, even if it feels smaller.
That's so true, and the more people we get out here, the louder it can be. You obviously have opinions about some of the things that are going on. Has that caused any conflict in your life?
I don't know if I would say about conflict in my life. I tend to surround myself with people who have pretty similar viewpoints. I don't like the idea that people can't be friends if they have different opinions, but I think there's a difference between your favorite music, or between
if trans people in Kansas should be able to have driver's license.
Yeah, if Palestinian children should be murdered. It's been really disheartening to see some of the people that I wasn't as close with come out and show their true colors within the situation. And whether that's from misinformation or not, it's still disheartening to see.
Hopefully this isn't the last, because we know that the attacks this weekend aren't going to be the last.
Yes.
So maybe we'll see you out here again.
That's the hope. I really like PSL is a wonderful organization, so I'm sure we'll be back to more of their events. They always tend to draw a pretty good crowd.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I was wondering what brought you out here today.
Solidarity with the working people of Iran. American imperialism is unacceptable.
It is, and we keep doing the same thing over and over. So what do you think is going to happen with this?
Well, if it's anything like the Iraq War, then it's going to crash the economy and totally destabilize the nation. And result in a massive upswing of leftist sentiment.
That would be very nice to see. I have seen plenty of people say those first two things. Going to crash the economy, and it's going to, skyrocket our oil prices as well, and destabilize maybe, an entire part of the world, because now there's like 6 countries involved in this. If you had a message to, let's say, the people of Iran, what would you say?
Solidarity with the working class all around the world. Organize and rise up, seize the means of production, and we can stop all of this.
It almost sounds like you're a communist.
I hope so.
The protest is probably wrapping up here. There probably isn't going to be a march tonight because the numbers were a little small. We're hoping for more in the future, maybe next weekend, because this is not a problem that is going away anytime soon. We're going to continue to stand in solidarity with all oppressed peoples, and hopefully these will not grow into larger conflicts, but kind of not riding on hope at this point. We all have to show up. If you can show up, please do.